Okay, guys, here we go. Boys, look pumped. Here we go. Blue Caps for Surrey Water Polo Boys versus Tsunami Navy. Okay, starting off in the water. Looks like Danny, Rowan, Blake, Sasha, Nelson, Cruz, and Mike doing the sprint. Here we go. Oh, it's a bit of a toss-up. They're still scrambling for it. Tsunami secures that first sprint. Okay, that was Cruz's check with the ball. Passes up to Blake's check. Blake starting to press his check. They have 15 seconds left on the shot clock. You guys can see in the corner, and Blake goes around for a steal. Doesn't quite get it. Player passes. Nice try with Rowan on the steal. Rowan's going to back up to give a little bit of space here. Passes into Mike's check. Mike's got his arm up for the block, and that ball goes, and Sasha makes a nice save. He's able to save it from touching the lane ropes, so we're going to keep possession of that ball. Pass up the field to Rowan. Rowan into Blake in the center, and Blake's able to get it under the goalie's arm and put Surrey on the board, 1-0.
Nice shot, Blake.
Okay, here we go. Nelson's check with the ball. Ordinary foul. He'll back up to give space. Pass over to Blake's check. Blake tries for a steal, doesn't quite get it there. Blake pressing, ordinary foul. Blake will back up to give space. Blake's check passes to, can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? That's a good try. Good try on Danny, and Danny ends up with the ball. Way to stick with it, Danny. Big pass up the pool to Rowan. Rowan finds Danny on the side of your screen there. Danny to Cruz, who finds his way into the middle, and there's a 5 meter. Gonna be a 5 meter here. Looks like Vlad's getting Nelson to take this first 5. Let's go, Nelson. And there's a nice shot. Puts us up to 2-0. It's 2-0. Should be 2-0. Okay, sorry. Oh, I see. Oh, and there's a steal by Blake. Blake keeps it. Looking for someone to pass to. Lots of whistles from the other pool here, guys. Oh, and we're getting turnover here. Says we didn't pop the ball. Okay, that looks like Cruz's check over there with the ball. Over to Mike's check, and that's an easy grab for Michael on that steal. Nice job. Back on offense here. We're in the dark caps, if I didn't say that already. Danny with the ball in the corner. Michael finding a bit of pool space here. Nelson's open. Danny's going to make a pass over to Blake. Blake into Cruz. Cruz keeps his hands on it, and that's an exclusion that Cruz draws. Good job. Back to Blake. Our kids are switching here. Looks like Danny with the ball. Over to Mike. over in the corner to Nelson, who passed. Oh, not quite, not quite. Oh, unlucky. Oh, but they're calling it a 5 there. Okay, there you go. Nice pass into Michael to Cruz, and ball kind of got knocked out of his hand there, and he gets a 5-meter on that. Who's going to take this one? I swear I put new contacts in this morning. I think this is Rowan, yeah? Rowan's taking this one. Hey, oh, and they count it. Goalie got his hands on it, but it's not. That's what happens when you have a hard shot like that. Good job, Rowan. Yeah, it was. It just snuck past the line there. Yeah. Okay. Blake's check up top with the ball here. Rowan's check. Rowan pressing hard. Not giving that boy a lot of space. Into the whole set, and that, oh, unfortunately, they're calling that an exclusion on Michael. I guess they're saying maybe he went over his back for that steal. So we got a man down. Cruz's check with the ball. Blake's check. Cruz's check. Top to Blake's check. Cross to Rowan's check. Over to Danny's check. Nelson working hard in the whole check there. Back up to Blake's check. And there's a shot. It goes off the crossbar. Who gets the rebound? Looks like Tsunami claims the rebound there. Tsunami up top with the ball. Passes across to Cruz's check. And there's a nice field block by Cruz, I think. Cruz is still scrambling. The player got Cruz's rebound there. Cruz will back up to give space off that ordinary foul call. There's Rowan pressing hard, and Rowan with the steal. Beautiful. Good job. Nice job. Great defense, boys. Back on offense. Sasha passes it up to Danny. Danny across to Cruz on the far side. Nelson's on a bit. Oh, no, that's Rowan on a bit of a drive there. Danny's able to keep the ball. Way to keep your body in front of it, bud. Passes it to Nelson. Oh, shot clock's going. We got to pass before we can shoot here. Quick, Michael. Oh, beautiful. Nice shot. Goalie saves it, but it goes off his fingers. So we're going to get the ball at the 2-meter cone here. This is Rowan over here taking the ball at the 2-meter cone. He's going to pop it, put it into play. Michael with the ball. Oh, and something happened. Somebody was swimming under another player, so there's a turnover here. Okay, pass up to Danny's check up top. Cross to Nelson's check. Over to Ricky's check there. Back up to Nelson's check. Nelson's trying for a steal. He's able to get him. Oh, how did that player end up with the ball after all that? Oh, he gets a shot off and it bounces off the post. It was a good effort on the steal there, but it didn't quite happen. Big pass up the pool to Danny. Mike getting in position in front of the net there. Getting a little bit more space, but that ball's intercepted. Pass up to Danny's check. Mike's check in the middle there. Pass into, oh, there's a steal between Cruz and Blake. They're able to get their hands on it, but then they're saying it was a ball under. So Tsunami gets the ball back. We need to keep playing right until we hear the whistle. Okay, Michael's able to reclaim that loose ball, and this time we get a whistle to say it's ours. Sasha with the ball. Starting off the play. Who's he got? Hey, passes it all the way up to Danny on the side here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And that goes wide. Nice try. Is that Blake in the middle there? Okay, there's a pass up to Danny's check. Danny's on a full press here. Oh, there's a tip. Good try. Nelson's going to go and try for the steal. Blake tips it. Nelson's able to claim it. Over. Oh, is that the buzzer? Okay, we have a score of 3-0, I think. Yes, 3-0 for Surrey after the first. clear, but okay, here we go. Second quarter. We have a couple of subs. Who's number 13? Is this Nolan? Right on. So we have a new to our club player, Nolan in the water, Danny, Blake, Nelson. It's like Mike's going to do the sprint for us again, and I think that's Cruz, Sasha in net. Here we go. Oh no, I see Cruz on the bench. Oh, it's Rowan. Sorry, guys. Nice sprint. Good job, Mike. Passes back to Nelson. Across to Blake. To Nolan. Over to Danny. Back up. To Nolan, who's got Blake wide open. Oh, not quite. We always have to move towards the ball there. We can't wait for it to come to us. Okay. Passes up to Blake's check. Into the middle to Nelson's check. Nelson's arms are up, so no whistle there. That whistle's all in the other pool. Back over to Blake's check, and there comes Rowan for the steal. Blake held him, Rowan stole it, and here we go. Well done. Couple steals for Rowan this game. Passes to Michael up top. Passes it across to number 13, Nolan. Over to Danny. Danny in the corner waiting for someone to get some pool space in front of the net. Passes it to Michael. We're down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Passes it in. And woo! Beauty. Nice smile on Rowan's face as he comes back. Four nothing. Okay, we have Ricky coming back in. He's going to take a break here. Rowan's going to take a break. Ricky's going in. Nelson's checked with the ball there, and there is an attempt for a steal, and they get the ball under between Blake and Nelson there. Well done, Blake. Sneak attack. Nelson with the ball on the far side of your screen. Passes it across to Danny. Danny's got Ricky. Oh, shoot. Nice field block. Nice field block by the Tsunami player there. And there's a timeout called by Tsunami. 1 minute timeout here for Tsunami. Okay, Tsunami's coming to set up a play. Let's see if our boys can fend them off. We still have a natural complement. We got 6 on 6, so there's no man up here. Blake's check with the ball over to Nelson's check. There's a whistle for an ordinary foul. Nelson will back up to give space, and there's a shot, but unfortunately it goes wide. Well, fortunately for us, I suppose. Okay, Sasha with the ball. Passes it up the field. Is that Ricky? Into, well, sorry guys, I can't see the number. That was Danny giving that a try there, and it went a little bit wide. It looked like the player had a legal hold on his arm there. Okay, up the pool to Nelson's check. Ordinary foul. Nelson will back up to give him a bit of space. Blake's check with the ball here now. Ordinary foul. That player has to pass before he can shoot. Passes back to Nelson's check. Nelson's going to try for the steal in conjunction with Danny and with some help from Michael. Good teamwork. Oh, huge pass to Ricky. Huge pass to Ricky. Ricky spins the player and gets it in the net. Awesome. Nice goal. pardon me, 5-0. Here we go. Oh, and that was a real quick steal there. And there's an exclusion as well. So we're going to have a 6-on-5 here. Nelson passes it, and Michael turns to shoot, and that's a beautiful goal. 6-0. Back on defense here. 3:14 left in the second quarter. Ricky's check up top with the ball. Passes to an open check. Looks like Blake's check there. Oh, nope. That's Blake in the middle. Anyway, we get that ball back, and it comes back to Sasha. Sasha passes it up to Ricky. Ricky to Nelson, and Nelson's able to get around the blocker into the corner. That was a nice pass and a great goal. 6-0.
Elevation. He's floating here for a little bit.
He's really started to float. Okay, Tsunami starting up top with the ball. Ricky's going to take that check there at the top. Pressing, they got a full press going here. They're not letting those kids move in very far. And that's Nolan's check with the ball here now. Good defense. Good job, Nolan. He'll back up to give space now. Oh, and it looked to me like the player popped the ball, but I guess the ref didn't think that. So there we go. Sorry, Sasha with the ball. Passes to Michael. Passes to Nolan. Nolan, nice pass up top to Ricky. Whoopsies, that goes into open water. Nice try. Nolan tries to retrieve it there. Tsunami goalie with the ball. Jacob's in the water here. That's his check with the ball. Passes into the whole set, and Lou's able to come and get that. Between Ricky and Nelson, they're able to get a steal there. Not a lot of action for Sasha yet in this game. Our defense is doing a lot of stealing. Michael with the ball here. Passes out to Nolan on the side. Nolan in front of the net. Who's there? Who's there? Nelson. Who's going for it? There was no whistle. We got to keep playing, and there's the whistle finally. It's a bit confusing with the two pools going. We always have to wait for a whistle before we stop. Here we go. Nelson's check with the ball. Over to Ricky's check. And there's Jacob in with the steal. Good read. Passes way up the pool to Nelson, who's able to grab it before the goalie. Open net, and he's able to put it in there. Really nice play. Nice play. We're up to 8-0 here. Okay, Anton's coming in the pool. Nolan's going to take a break. Okay, Ricky's check up top with the ball. Oh, Ricky trying for a steal, not quite. Ordinary foul, backs up to give space. Mike's check with the ball. Michael back up to give space. And there's a pass into some open pool. Anton's able to get his hands on it, not quite. We claim that loose ball. Blake passes up to Mike, who's up in front of the net there. And there's a nice, easy goal from Michael there. Nice patience. Michael's going to take a break. Cruz is coming in. Okay, here we go. Ricky's check up top with the ball. Coachable moment here between Vlad and Michael at the top of your screen. And there's a nice steal. Way to read that, Cruz. Gets the whistle for our possession. Sees Nelson swimming up to the front of the net there. Nelson's going to be able to put it in the back of the net. Good job. Well done, Cruz. Nice fresh legs. Nice quick steal there. Okay, Ricky's check. Pass over to Rowan's check. Back in the middle of Ricky's check. He's outside. He can shoot if he wants to. He wants to. And that goes in. Wow, it's a nice cannon from up top on that Tsunami player's part. Blake up top with the ball. Passes to Cruz. Shoot, Cruz. I don't think he quite knew that we had so few seconds left. There we go. We're at the half. Score is 10-1 for Surrey over Tsunami Navy. And we're going to switch sides here. Sorry, gang, I forgot to unmute it before they did their cheer. Coming back in the water. Let's see if I can read their head caps from all the way over here. We got Cruz, we got Ricky. We've got Jacob in the water, Anton in the water, Rowan, and Blake. Sasha in net. Cruz is going to do our sprint here. Let's go, Cruz. Here we go. Let's go, Cruz. Go, buddy, go, buddy, go. Woo! Oh, another really close sprint there. Sprint goes to Tsunami. Cruz's check with the ball. Over to Rowan's check up top with the ball. To Jacob's check. Back up top to Rowan's check. Rowan will back up to give a bit of space here. Jacob's check with the ball. His arms up to block. That's Cruz in the middle there in the whole set, or whole check position, pardon me. And between he and Jacob, they're able to secure that steal. Nice job. Ball comes all the way up the field of play to Blake. Blake looking for someone to pass to. Ordinary foul. Ricky finding some pool space, receives the ball. He's got Cruz on a bit of a drive there. Let's go, Cruz. Oh, unlucky. Hits the crossbar. Nice try, Cruz. Two guys on him there. Good for him for getting a shot off. Okay, after Cruz's check there, now over to Ricky's check. Ricky working hard in the whole check position there. And ordinary foul. No exclusion. Jacobs check with the ball. Back into Ricky's. They're going to try again. Another ordinary foul. Give it a little bit more space. They're down to 10 seconds. Oh, nice reach, Blake, on that. Tried for a steal. Cruz's check with the ball. Sorry, guys. It's Cruz's check with the ball. They pass it in, and there is a interruption in the play by Ricky, and there is a shot clock. Sasha passes it up to Blake. Blake's coming in for a swim here. Finds Rowan open. Oh, unfortunate. Rowan hits the post on that one. Goalie's able to claim that ball. Okay, Ricky's check up top with the ball. Pass in. Oh, no call for us there. Jacobs check with the ball into Blake. Blake working hard in the whole check, and Rowan with a good read to come and steal that. Well done. Good teamwork. Sasha with the ball now. Starts the playoff. Oh, I thought he was going to find Cruz, and he fires it all the way up to Ricky. Nice pass. Ricky's going to have to wait for some people to get into position here. Help the ball, guys. There we go. Whoop. Blake comes for it, and there's an exclusion drawn by Blake. Good job, Blake. Blake passes it out to Ricky. He's got lots of open pool space. We have a 6-on-5 here now for Surrey and 30 seconds on the clock. Oh, unfortunate. Pass it into Blake, and it just taps it in, but the goalie's able to save that one. Okay, Jacobs check with the ball, passes it up into the middle. That's Blake's check. Over to Ricky's check. Nice. Oh, I'm not sure why that ended up being their ball there, but that's okay. They can shoot if they want. Are they gonna? They are. Oh, and he goes a little bit wide there. Sasha will start the playoff with the ball. We have 3 minutes left in the third quarter here. Scores 10-1 still. Big pass up the pool to Ricky. Ricky into the whole set, but there's a lot of guys on him. A lot of guys on Blake. We'll go back on defense here. Ricky's check. That's over to Jacobs' check with the ball. Jacobs' arm up to block. It's back to Ricky's check up top. And there is, he used his head to push off, the ref is saying, so it's going to be a turnover in our favor. Here we go. Oh, that's a big pass, big race. Who secures this ball? Oh, the Tsunami player. That was a big pass by Sasha. Maybe took an odd skip on the water there. Okay, that's Blake swimming up to try and intercept this player. Gets in front of him. That's a great job, Blake. Ordinary foul. Go back up just to give a bit of space here. That's not in our game. Blake's able to steal the ball, and Sasha claims it before Vlad calls a timeout. So it'll be a 6-on-6 for this play that Vlad's going to set up here for their timeout. Okay, a few subs on Surrey. We have Michael, Cruz, Ricky, Nelson, Danny. I think we need one more player in the water. And here comes Rowan. All right. Sasha starts the playoff here with the ball. Pass over to Danny. Oh, it's supposed to be a pass across to Mike. And that got intercepted by the Tsunami player. Ricky's check with the ball there, passes it over to Cruz's check, a good collapse, and that ball is spun out into the sky, and Sasha's able to retrieve it. Pass up from Mike to Danny in front of the net, and Rowan is not able to get there. It looks like he was being well checked by the person in the whole check position. Stay with him, Rowan. Pass to Danny's check. Across to Ricky's check, and he goes for a shot. That's a huge field block by Ricky, and he's able to retrieve that rebound off his arm. Well done. And there's a pass up to Michael at the far side there. He's coming over here. It's Ricky, and Ricky gets it in the corner. Well done, Ricky. That was a really nice play. A lot of whistles to tell people to tie their caps up. Okay, here we go. It's Cruz's check with the ball. Danny's check. Nelson's check. Off to Cruz's check again. Over to Nelson's check. Nelson's able to steal that. Passes back to Sasha. And we're back on offense. Pass to Mike. Comes across part way. Oh, whoops. Whoops-a-daisies. Cruz lost track of it there or something, and it kind of, what do we got? 5 seconds. 5 seconds left in this third quarter, guys. Nice stop by Sasha. Good attempt on the Tsunami player. We have a score of 11-1 and 1 quarter to go here. Okay, here we go, guys. Last quarter. Cruz, Nelson, Blake. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Nice sprint. Michael wins that sprint. There's Blake with the ball now. Ordinary foul. Blake gets some space. Passes over to Ricky. Ricky looking for someone in some open pool space. Whoa. Good job getting your hands on that, Blake. Back to Ricky. Nelson on a bit of a drive here. Mike into Nelson, and he turns and shoots. That felt like they had a play right from the get-go. That was well done, boys. Danny's check up top with the ball. Passes across to Nelson's check. Back up top to Danny's. Pardon me, Ricky's now. Nelson's check. And this player wants to get a shot off. Cruz's check with the ball. Now it ends up landing in open pool space. And Danny's able to secure that. Nice steal, Danny. Here we go. We got Michael swimming up the pool here. Keeps his hand on it with this kid. And there's a 5 meter. This kid rode his back the whole way around the circle. But Michael has to take him for that ride because if he's going to get the 5 meter call, he has to push the ball towards the net like he's shooting it. So that worked out good. All right, let's go, Cruiser. Nice, buddy. Nice shot. 12-1. Nelson's going to take a break. Rowan coming in, Jacob coming in, Anton coming in, Nolan coming in. Almost a whole line change here. So we have Ricky, Rowan, Jacob, Nolan, Cruz, and Anton. So up top with Jacob's check with the ball. Passes over to Cruz's check. Rowan working hard in that whole check position. Pass over to Nolan's check. There's a shot and a nice save by Sasha, and he's able to recover that. Sasha passes, big pass up to Cruz. Cruz keeps his hands on it. He's got Ricky on the other side there. Whoops, bit of an overthrow. We got 21 seconds on the clock, so there's no rush here. Ordinary foul for Ricky. He'll get a little bit of space to make a pass. We have Rowan on a drive. Oh, bit slow. Got covered. Now Ricky's open. He passes up to Anton up top. Anton back to Ricky. He's got pretty good. Ooh, he gets rid of it. And Anton, oh, nice try. Anton was able to pick up that rebound and get a shot off, which was really great. Nice save by the goalie there. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter here. Nolan's check with the ball. Passes up, and that ball goes wide. Sasha to Anton. Anton into Jacob. Whoa, that's a nice grab. Nice grab by Ricky in front of the net and just kind of throws it in. Bit of a sweep. Nice. 14-1. All right. Let's see what they're doing on their defense here. 2-3-4. That's what they're doing on their defense. See, I don't know what that means, though. I just say those numbers. Hear the goalies yell it.
See if your audience text in what it means.
Cruz is checked with the ball here now. Over to Anton's check. That player gets a shot off, and that's a nice stop by Sasha. Okay, passes up the side to Ricky. Ricky over to Cruz in your corner there. Passes to Rowan, and that was a nice goal, but they're not going to count it. I think Rowan might have pushed off that player to get away from him. That's the call from the ref there. 2:42 left in the game. Rowan's check up top with the ball. Passes into Cruz's check. Oh, and that sneaks by Sasha. Sneaky little shot there. 14-2. Okay, Cruz is checked with the ball. Or pardon me, Cruz with the ball. Disregard. Cruz with the ball. Looking for someone to pass to here. Passes up top to Jacob. Jacob back to Cruz. Cruz gets around that player, ordinary foul. Looking for someone to pass to. Finds Ricky, and that ball gets taken. Wow, it was still airborne, actually. That was a nice steal on Tsunami's part. And we're going to be back on defense here. 2 minutes exactly left in this fourth quarter. That's Rowan's check with the ball. And that's a nice steal. Amazing. Keep with it, keep with it, keep with it. Good job. That was Anton with that steal. Well done. Those whistles were in the other pool, so ignore those. Sasha's with the ball here. Pass up to Rowan. Rowan's got Jacob in the middle of the pool, lots of pool space around him. Passes back up to Ricky. Whoops. And they end up dumping that ball. I thought it was a pass, but they end up dumping that in the corner. That's the shot clock buzzing on us here. 1 minute 22 left. And that's Nolan's check up top with the ball. Passes over to Jacob's check. Jacob's arms up to block. He passes it in, and those boys are able to play to the whistle. There we go. Okay. Ordinary foul. They'll back up to give space. Tsunami's possession still. Jacob's check with the ball. Ordinary foul. Jacob will back up to give space. This player looks like he wants to shoot, and that's a nice stop by Sasha. 57 seconds. We're down for a last minute of play. I'm going to slow it down a bit here. Sasha passes to Cruz. Cruz's check on him there. Cruz passes out to Ricky. Whoops. Can Ricky keep it? Oh, unfortunate. Loose possession there in that attempted pass. Less than 30 seconds to go in the game. Ricky's check with the ball. Good job, Ricky, getting in his way. And there's a nice steal. Anton comes up behind and takes that ball from open pool space. Here we go. We got Rowan swimming up the side here. And there's a nice goal, Rowan. Nicely done. Okay, Tsunami has 8 seconds on their last offense here. Oh, and there's a shot, and sort of duffs in the water. Nice save by Sasha. And the final score is 15-2 for Surrey. Good job, guys.